Hello and welcome to beautiful northern Michigan, where I'm here in Sheboygan at St. Charles Borromeo Catholic Church, just minutes south of Michigan's famous Mackinac Bridge. Several hundred years ago, Jesuit Catholic priests like Pierre Marquette came to these lands and he converted thousands of Native Americans to the one true faith. This weekend, another Catholic hopes that his efforts will have a similar impact. Meet Bill Price, an electrician by trade and a former Marine. Some might call him a Renaissance man. He bought the dilapidated property in 2019 for $25,000 after the diocese abandoned it in the 1980s and then later sold it to a group of Protestants. For the last 28 months, he's been essentially single-handedly restoring St. Charles to its former glory. I asked him how progress has been going so far and why he acquired it in the first place.
We got an amazing amount of rain in the building. It nearly destroyed the ceiling. And it came down and then went through the floor into the basement, and they were managing water with squeegees. We were collecting water in barrels, so it was quite the spectacle. They had tarps on the floor. I got the inspiration and decided, well, if we can save this, put a roof on it, and then start building it back, that maybe it would affect the whole community.
On Sunday, July 11th, approximately 300 Catholics from all across the state, including some who lived in the area and who attended the church before, assisted at a beautiful high mass with 5 choirs offered by the Traditional Society of St. Pius X. After the Mass, a potluck dinner was held. Price explains that he approached the diocese initially, but turned to the SSPX after they weren't interested. Father William Kimball spoke to LifeSite about the symbolism of the church's restoration.
Just talked to Bill Price, and he said that he thinks that Father Marquette wants the Mass back here. You know, this was his territory. He went through a lot of blood, sweat, and tears here, just like Mr. Price is. While we see, this church here being restored and brought back to the glory of its former self, it is a symbol, and it shows us that someday God will bring back the church to its former splendor, because that's the bride of his Son, and he's not going to let it remain in that disarray.
Price told me that he's planning on finishing the project no matter the cost.
I think we should see it through, and that's going to take some money. So if people are willing to support this, then we'll see St. Charles get back maybe in its former glory, I hope.
In Sheboygan, Michigan, Stephen Cox, LifeSite News.